Hello folks, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around from the Minecraft stream. We are continuing Expedition 33, and also seeing how the setup behind me looks with a square camera. But I don't think I'll be using this all that much, but here we go. Right, let's get back into it. I have been playing a little bit more on my my expert mode playthrough. Just got up to getting Verso. But we have lots to do in the main playthrough here in Expeditioner difficulty. We just ended up at the last Axon at the last count, but there are a couple of other things I wanted to explore. Did we do this already? Yeah, we did Isle of the Eyes. So we went to the super tall tower bit over here. There's another problem I've noticed with this after it updated the other day. Okay, the vertical inversion is fine. Yeah, and the gamma's okay. I ended up having to go in and reset a couple of the settings a few times because it kept disabling the y-axis inversion, because I have y-axis disabled, and the gamma was like really low, and so some areas of Stonewave Cliffs when I was playing through that was like really dark. Speaking of which, I have a little checklist of things I want to do on this stream, because I noticed a couple of other things whilst I was exploring. So we're going to head up on Esquia. We're not going to go and do the third Axon yet. We're going to have Esquia take us down south on the map. Because there is an area... oh, if we fly up a sec. There's an area just south of the White Tree, which I need to go to. Oh, that's the Axon that's in the painting. I was thinking that the Axon in the tower with the hot air balloons, the one over there, I was thinking that one was the Axon that we found in the painting, but it turns out that this one is the one that was in the painting that's got like bits of the city on its back, and we've kind of arrived when that one's already dead, which is really interesting. Anyway, open the map real quick, just to make sure that we're going in the right direction. Where is... Yeah, White Tree is here. So there's a lost Gestrel down there, who we have not met yet. And I expect there are many more lost Gestrels elsewhere on the map that I need to catch up with. So excited to see how this game wraps up. We are nowhere near close to wrapping up yet, though, unfortunately. I am also excited to see how the game concludes, but there's so much other stuff I want to do in the meantime. So much extra content towards the end of this. And it's also going to mean that we're, like, super high level for the end game, which I presume you can go into at maybe, like, level 60 or whatever, so that you can finish up the game there. But there is this. When healing an ally also heals self for 50% of that value. Would have been really nice to have a while ago. And this guy... So we need to go to camp to see what Sastro has for us in a second. While we are exploring the map, though, I want to go back to Stonewave Cliffs, since we're down in that general direction right now. Because there was something else. I mean, there's always been an area of this which I'm not certain we can actually reach. I'm also getting a lot of screen tearing. I don't know if that's showing up on stream. Probably not, but I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, I need to cap this at 60 FPS and maybe re-enable VSync, because... Yeah, no, that's way better. I was getting kind of screen tears occasionally when I was moving the camera around, and that was really distracting to me. But I think maybe they made an update to the game the other day, and I think a lot of people's graphics settings have like adjusted because of that. So... We're going to go here. We're going to find a flag and fast travel to Old Farm. And there's a paint spike there. But there's always been an area in this where I saw an item, I think it's just some chroma in an abandoned building, that you just can't get to. And I'm wondering if destroying a paint spike actually leads us there. Now that we have the ability to do that, which we did not have the first time we came here. So the first flag should be just beyond this, I think. Or somewhere around. Who we're playing with these days? I think maybe we want to tag Minoko in, just in case there are some enemies in this area who we didn't get the legs from. I think we've seen most of them, but just in case. Everything around here is going to be pretty low level compared to our team, though, so... We've got Verso shoots through shields. I also discovered while I was... Oh, he's learned cheese. Amazing. We need to give that to Lune immediately. Oh no, Lune has it now. Never mind. Yeah, we should probably give that to other people, but it costs so much. It's like 40. It's huge. Yeah, I also I casually figured out another cool strat for Verso if you're not doing the Dualiso build. Because he has... Which ability is it in his skill tree? He has this one here, which sets his health to 1, increases his rank to A, and refills all AP. He has a weapon, and there's a lot of them here, so I can't remember exactly which one it is. Oh no, it's not a weapon, it's a skill. It's Berserk Slash, increases damage for each health Verso is missing. And if you're rank C, it's even more damage, but I think if you're rank S, you probably do decent damage with it anyway. But, like, if you can set that up, give yourself shields for being on low health, and then go from there, I think it's honestly, like, kind of busted if you just do Berserk Slash from that point on. Also, here is... young Verso, apparently. I really want to go back through and do a lot of the dialogue with those NPCs again, because there's a lot of really curious dialogue that I want to know what's what. I'm pretty sure, having seen somebody play up until... what's the area called? Forgotten Battlefield? Like, I'm pretty certain that the one that you speak to there is Clair. Because she says something... She only speaks to Maelle, and she says something about, like, oh, it's you. Have you fully regained your senses yet, or something? And then Maelle responds in the negative, and she goes, oh, well, I'll have to continue dealing with this by myself. I'm pretty sure it's Clair. I've also discovered that these things have the legs as the weak point, which is really interesting. Didn't even break the shields. But yeah, they have that giant, like, boulder. And you've got to just shoot them in the legs. It's so funny. Anyway, there's this. Which I think is the only paint spike I found in this area, but I never noticed this before. And it leads through to a massive, I think, chromatic Galt, apparently. Which I've never seen before, so let's see how this goes. Big hammer. Yeah, very nice. Okay, we're bound. And determined. Oh yeah, and this is definitely more endgame boss, because look at the amount of health. Well, fortunately for me, we're S rank now. Gains powerful, okay. Welcome to Elemental Trick with Cheetah. Okay, absorbs Earth. Do we... We don't get an extra stain now, do we? No, huh. Resistant to light as well. Interesting, okay. Kind of wish I was playing CL so I could give Verso another turn. Rock Slide can break, but Earth damage is absorbed. Yeah, looks like we're out of options with Lune, unfortunately. We also don't have an extra lightning skill, so... I know, let's use Wildfire. Pretty big weakness.
Your turn to shine.
That's a huge combo. Okay, now it shells.
What lucky feet.
Monoko can break it. And we're in balanced mask, so we get high damage. Okay, now it gains rage, but it's still stunned.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay. Enraged and attacks again, but it doesn't. Luna gets 2 turns. We'll fire damage it. This might kill. Oh, not quite. Close though. And unfortunately, because Verso went down in that last round, he doesn't get rank S attacks. But Tainted, 15% increased damage for each status effect on self. And that's not just bad statuses, that's good statuses too. So that could be really interesting with the Death Bomb strat, where you give yourself a bunch of abilities on death as well. Oh, got something back here as well. What is that? Rejuvenating Revive. Regen for 3 turns when revived. Nice. That's pretty cool. Can I get anywhere else from here? Because I'm still so curious how you get to the item in that house towards the end, if it's possible. It looks like there's nothing else to get to from here then. Mayhem can break if it's got 4 stains, but I didn't have 4 stains because it absorbed the earth one, which meant I didn't get a crit. So yeah, a couple of new Pictos and a fun boss fight, but not exactly what I was expecting. I'll walk to the end of this area so you can see what I mean. We've got a Basalt Waves. If we backtrack just a little bit here, and also you'll be able to notice how dark it is. That's not just dark on Twitch, that's dark for me as well. We'll fight these guys, just get them out of the way, so I can more accurately show what's going on here.
Would have lived. Would have lived.
We got any new feat from Monoko yet? I don't think so. His skill tree is looking pretty stacked, though. Like, we've got maybe like 10 that we haven't got so far. And some of those may be in a late game area. We still haven't explored some of the optional locations. But see, there's like a door there. It's quite clearly how you get in. Oh wait, is this a lever? Huh, okay. Well, could have found that way earlier. Did not realize that was a lever.
Great.
Okay, well now we have some chroma. That solves that mystery. Yeah, genuinely did not find that at all the first time around. It's such a weird, like... You're not expecting to look for that, and it's in amongst all the debris. Okay, so that solves that problem. Great. Glad I did that on stream, because I had no idea what I was looking for when I was replaying again. This is where you're on your playthrough right now? Nice. What's Monoko getting? Luck? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I already have ideas for how I'm going to use Verso on my new playthrough when I'm not using the Dualiso build. Delaying Slash could be really interesting, because we don't have much that causes delay like that. With CL being a support character in the way that I've built her, we'll maybe have the opportunity to use that. Intervention and All Set are probably the most important abilities she has. Grim Harvest is good too. Yeah, maybe we'll concern ourselves with that another time. For now, we can go back to the continent. Although it says challenges now on the menu there. I'm curious. Maybe we'll figure that out another time. Next on the list is the Last Axon. So on my list I have Last Axon, Painter's Workshops, Floating Islands, Who the Hell is Julie? That's what I've got written down so far. Because if you go into the journals, there's a couple of these that we've missed. We might still find them in other locations. We might have just like skipped over a couple of them. There's one called Julie and one called Simon. And Julie has been mentioned by name already by Verso, or by Esquier talking to Verso as a figure from his past. And it says something about search and rescue, which I presume is like something to do with Expedition Zero. I don't know who Simon is. Although I have seen something in the patch notes about how you can fight Simon, and I think a couple of streamers have maybe had him on their stream as like a difficult boss fight, so maybe that's like Millennia of this game. It's like the hardest optional boss or something. Kind of curious. Have we been here? We haven't been here. Pause. Let's go here. What is this? Falling leaves. Okay. Just haven't been here yet.
Careful. Some expeditioners died here.
Oh, another log to find then.
There's an abnormal Nevron roaming about. And it has a taste for expeditioner armbands.
Is it this Gestrel? An abnormal Nevron. Are any Nevrons normal? Hey, bud. Suppose you want to fight. Sure. Everyone wants to fight all the time. I just want to enjoy these falling leaves. What is this place? It's a forest, can't you see? A few of your expeditioner friends are here too. Other survivors? Oh no, they're dead. Just avoid going to the top of the cliff and you'll be fine. The big one over there is maybe don't go there. We're going to go anyway. Keep an eye out for Expedition 32. Well, about that. I assume you're meant to come here a little bit earlier, so whatever's here is probably relatively easy, but you never know. That last boss was easy, but it still took out Verso because I didn't know how to parry its attacks. So we're going to the top of the cliff if we want to fight. And there's some other expeditioners around here along the way. 40. Oh, hello. Oh, glazes. Maybe this is where Monoko can get another foot. Because I don't think I have the glaze ability. Which is a shame because I've seen other people use it to great effect. Okay, we can get over there somehow. Probably double back. Some really cool environment around here. I like this. Hello. Define normal Nevron. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there's another one. Hello. Well, that's funny. A glaze and a glazette. Nice. Skills for Monoko. Oh, and there's a child in front of the door. You also have this. No perfection lost on damage taken. Perfection is lost on being healed. That's a fun one. Also dark elements. Very nice. Oh, Glacium is for Maelle. Allies recover 20% health switching to Virtuose. Gain shell when switching out of Virtuose. And cleanse status effects when switching to Virtuose. That's fun. We also have Coldum. Yeah, defensive. Nice. We're still using this one with Minoko, which is free aim shots and 100% crit for Almighty Mask, which I need to get upgrades done for. I think the only reason I haven't fully upgraded this is I ran out of Resplendent Chroma Catalysts, so going back through these areas where we haven't done some of the mid-game stuff yet is probably going to be really good for farming those catalysts. Doomwalker, thanks for the 9 months. It's been a while, but thanks for all the Minecraft content and fun streams. Got my grades early, passed my dissertation on zoo-housed Asian elephants. Nice, congrats. Amazing news. What the heck is that? Oh my goodness. I mean, you, for a start, but the thing behind. Very curious about this. So these are all lightning resistant. Ah, interesting.
Didn't really need it. Time to end this. That's better.
They're not S rank resistant though, it turns out. Goltram upgrade. What are you? Not shootable, just creepy. Okay, and that leads back up. But this is a doorway to the manor. If I stand here, are you gonna, like, grab me? Nope, just a dangler. Just a real creepy dangler. Very cool, though. How's the FPS in this game? It's good. I have it capped at 60 because I was getting screen tearing at higher FPS, but that's seemingly just me. Alicia! A record to play at camp. Are there any other things we can interact with in this room? Sometimes there are secrets. We love a secret. I always wish there would be stuff in the trunks. Or that you could save the game at a typewriter. Oh, it leads it through to another room. Okay, so maybe there isn't anything in here. I always want to, like, pull a book off the bookshelf. I think we already did that in another room, though. Oh, this leads out to, like, the study where we saw Maelle for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, does it seem darker in here to you guys? I'm not sure what the gamma was set to before, but it seems like it's lower than it was. Also, we can't get through to the room that we now know to be Renoir's atelier in this version of the manor. I also, by the way, figured out why I'm not using gradient attacks more. It's because all of the stuff I do with Verso is... Wait a second. Ah. Lady of Sap. Oh, it is talking. Hello. It's not talking. Okay, well, it's not talking. Should I be talking to it with someone else? Maelle? Okay, it's not talking with anyone. But we can interact with it. Maybe we need to come back with an item of some kind? Really interesting. Does seem a bit dark and red. Yeah, I think that's just this area for one thing, but... Okay, we can jump up this. Don't see anything else that we can grab. Another grapple somewhere, anywhere? Or we just drop? Just drop down, okay. Hello! Yeah! Oh, and there's a log over there, great. Because, like, during battles it seems fine. Oh, two of them? Two of them. Lune. Nice. No damage. No, I don't have a Discord. Oh. Oh, friends. Are they... Oh, interesting. 35.
3-5.
3-5.
They were so brave. So, that's what it means to lay the trail. I survived and will continue on. But to all the heroes of my team, I dedicate our journal. All of them were bleeding out from our battle with the terrifying Nevron roaming this area. Yet in their final moments, they used their bodies to create a bridge for those who come after.
Intense.
Expedition 3-5 is over. But tomorrow comes.
They did a Death Stranding. They made a bridge. Oh my god, they did make a bridge. That's actually kind of wild. WoW, I guess? So there's obviously these 3 Nevrons. This chromatic ballet, right, yeah, makes sense.
Ready to strike.
Well, that one's breakable now. And they are all floating, but...
Didn't really need it.
we have someone in our team who specializes in flying enemies. We're just soloing with Verso is what we're doing now. It's not what I meant to do, but it's absolutely what we're doing. Cool, chromatic ballet, good fight. I will come here earlier on another playthrough. Because this is clearly an area you're supposed to explore mid-game. Especially since it has weapons for, like, CL. We also have Gobluson. And now Blizzon. Anybody in chat Blizzon? While having at least one active moon charge, moon skills are always critical, but damage taken is doubled. Yeah, it's another one of those. I'm pretty sure this one is sun skills, but yeah. So it's the counterpart of that one. Fun. Do even more damage if you had those solo Pictos, Lumina, Quote, and Verso alone in the party. Yeah, one of the things I'm considering doing is a solo character playthrough. Maybe with Maelle, but also maybe with Gustav and then Verso. Okay, battle music just took a turn for the chromatic.
Time to end this.
Hitting A rank. Oh wow, okay, that one went down pretty quickly.
Let the ink flow.
I really need to find the other combo attack.
Elements converge.
There is provenly a 4th combo attack. And I need it for Verso. Really open area too, like kind of difficult to tell exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Because I thought the area with the sap lady was a... Oh, is there Pictos here?
Well, that will help.
SOS Rush! We didn't have that one before. Yeah, I thought the area with the sap lady was like a optional area until it led through to this. Really curious to see what else is around. Bet there'll be tons of cosplays of this game. Oh yeah, especially the baguette cosplay because it's so straightforward to do. Like, there's going to be a lot of people dressed as mines.
Time to end this.
Oh, we are back here, though. Nice. Okay, so what's this way? You breathe. I thought her paintings took you all. I wish I could understand why she does that. Who are you talking about? She's always been there from the moment I was born, so Claire's an older sister. Could you find her? Maybe she will talk to you. Ask her why she killed them all. We'll try to find her. A part of her is around here. Oh, so is that what the... Where can we find her? She's around here in this forest. Can I interact with this door, please? Maybe we have to do something else first, or is the interact just kind of scuffed? Well, that's annoying. While he's standing in front of this, I can't... I can't interact with the door, even though there clearly seems to be an interact option, but maybe we're supposed to interact with it from the other side. How can I get up there, then? Is there a way? I've actually seen the baguette outfits, but that sounds interesting. Are they a literal baguette? So there's like mimes that you can find throughout the game, which give you outfits where your character has a baguette like slung across their back, tied with like a little checkered like neckerchief kind of thing. And like a stripy shirt and a red beret and stuff. Oh, gestural merchant. Hello. This place is smashing, definitely worth the trek. Beneficial contamination. 2 AP on applying a status effect once per turn. Wow. Especially considering that Verso has... what's it called? There's a debuff. I'm gonna buy all of these. Defenseless. We need to do that.
Precision.
Obviously we're over leveled, so I'm not even going to gloat about that one. What do you have? I thought that said direction for a second. Plus 1 AP per moon charge on turn start. Oh. Interesting. So if you just spam moon attacks and no suns, and then Twilight base attack consumes all AP, applies 1 foretell, and deals 50% increased damage per AP consumed. So your Twilight just becomes a really big hit on base attack. I love all the gestrals. They have so much personality. Okay, so these ones are Guardians of Chroma, it looks like. Been playing so much of this game, currently over level 80 right now with everyone. I'm getting there with these. Like, Verso's level 70-something, I think, at this point.
Maximum damage.
He's 71, okay, so even not even that high, but... Yeah, dude, this game rules.
Nice.
Okay, so we got here. Where can we go from here? Can we get into this house? Probably not, right? Historically, we've not really been able to get into houses. But yeah, this is terrifying. People being grabbed by the roots and stuff. Youch. Okay, so we just hop back over this then. Nothing else around here behind the gestural. Anything up here? I don't think you're really meant to climb stuff like this. Occasionally I try. Never feels quite like how you're supposed to traverse the level. So many of these tableaux actually have, like, a story to them, you know? Can do a quick upgrade here. We'll continue to put points into Verso's health, because I don't think we will ever equip another sword with Verso. Speaking of Verso, he does have a couple more skills we can unlock. We'll open that one up. Speed Burst is an interesting one if you have a speed build, which we don't. And also, you have no idea what the target's speed is, so... Still feels like a bit of a gamble to me. Yeah, so I think we do have to get through to that from the other side. Otherwise, I don't know whether the interaction is bugged or what. It's a climbable section there, but we can't get to that. This doesn't lead to something I can grapple to. This is where Chromatic Ballet was. That's not actually a cave, it's just a dark area. Oh, it's a burgeon. I was wondering what that was. A bourgeon. Such a stunning game, it's shocking they didn't charge $80. Yeah, I've heard them interviewed, and it said they really wanted to price it lower because it was created by a small team, and they wanted that to reflect in the way they priced it. So it's really like, this is a small team, it's a labor of love. We don't want to charge you through the nose to play this game. Where / how did I get down to Sap Lady? Is it this way? Oh, this is going back to where we were. I'm so confused. I'm getting turned around. Because I remember we did that fight. But that was after we came down from there. Maybe the Sap Lady would have talked to us if we talked to the boy first. Maybe it's one of those. Yeah, around here. We can't really see anywhere else we can go. This area's little Samian spots you get turned around easily, yeah. I don't know why I always go for this one in the middle first, but I do. Need it. Alright, now will you talk to me? Is this the person the boy mentions? Hey! We met a boy, he asked us to talk to you. He asked why your painting's taking us all. I do it for him. I do it for us. To respect what he created, what we created. What does that mean? It's gone silent again. We should report back to the boy. Okay. Boy report time. So yeah, this is clearly a conversation between Clair and Verso then. So interesting once you know the context of the family. Which obviously we would have had yet another question answered if we'd come here beforehand. Report to the boy. What did she say? That she's doing this for you to respect what you created with her, but, that's not what I wanted. Okay, cool, and now it opens for us. So there's going to be a Nevron up here who we fight, I guess? Hello? Who is it? I told them we already got one. I did wonder. Monoko kind of half scared me then. I was like, who's that? Oh, it's Monoko. So what is going on over here? Nothing there. If this was Elden Ring, there'd be mushrooms to pick up everywhere. And you'd never use any of them. To the top of the cliff, where the Nevron awaits. Oh, what a view, though. Can we take a second for a vista appreciation? Shout out to Cave. Another log. Oh, we're really ticking them off here, apparently. 49.
Christoph, Expedition 49. We can hold the line for another few days, but we need to find a way out. Our water supply is running dangerously low. Focusing on strategy around healing was a smart move.
Okay, right.
But we can't take down an Nevron like this with our weak firepower and our backs against the wall. We can keep the fighters healed for quite some time, but not without water. Even with water, we'd eventually run out of stamina. For our allies who come after, sadly our lives may have proven that defense is both absolutely necessary and wholly insufficient.
Interesting. So something about healing and defense. Well, we'll see how that works with overleveled characters. This feels like the approach to the Visage fight somehow. Also, I want to see what challenges are, but we'll have to give that a try once we discover what this is. We're going to get a cutscene up here? It feels like we are. Oh, I think we are. Egg. Wait, this is Visage. Well, kind of. This feels more important than it felt from an optional area. Scavenger.
Let's carve a path.
Interesting. Any weak spots? What's going on with your hands?
Let's carve a path.
Okay.
A storm is coming.
But not for me!
A storm is coming. Meet your reckoning.
Good fight. Looking forward to figuring out what that boss actually does next time I play this. Scaverim. 50% chance to generate a dark stain. Okay, so it's the dark version of the one we're already using. Nice. Base attacks consume 1 dark stain to deal 200% more damage. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so it's base attack damage rather than skill damage. Interesting. Anything else up here? We classify that as an unusual Nevron. I mean, it had boss music. But unfortunately, yeah, we're way too overleveled for this to be much of a challenge at this stage. Speaking of which, though, what is challenges? Oh, interesting. Enemy life multiplier. You know what? I have genuinely wanted the enemies to have more health in this game. But you can give them 100 times the health they already have. We're not going to do anything about that now, because obviously this is vanilla first playthrough. You can limit maximum damage to 100, like 1,000,000 or 100,000. And you can also limit enemy... You can multiply enemy life. So you could make that, like, nigh impossible for yourself, I suppose. But yeah, custom difficulty is great. Especially for the folks who like to prove a point by slogging their way through fights on, like, expert difficulty. If we talk to the boy now, is that going to change anything? Is there going to be, like, a final condition for this, or, are we good? Are we done? Because we did fight the boss. There's a child, there's a child, there's a human child. You succeeded, thank you, thank you. Take this, it's a song she used to play to me when we were together. Oh, cool, okay, so... another record that we can play at camp. How lovely. Well, that area seems to be cleared now, so that's good. We got a couple of logs from it as well, so we're filling in all of our, our unknown stuff. Also, limiting max damage to 1,000,000, when right now I'm doing maybe, like, tens of thousands, but not hundreds of thousands. I'm like, how do you get your damage that high? There are buffs and, obviously, multipliers through Pictos, but, like... you probably got to have the stuff that's like extreme single target damage, one hit. Like, Maelle's like final abilities. I still want to put Sword Ballet in here instead of Gustave's Homage. Now that we have Sword Ballet, because that's like the last ability from down here. And crits deal double damage, that's huge. Have to patch Maelle topping 4 billion or something crazy. Like, I heard Maelle got nerfed at some point, but then the devs have said that they were quite excited by people having, like, a chance to just make really broken stuff, and somebody did 62 billion damage with CL at one point, and I feel like there is still plenty of opportunity to wreck shop in this game. So there's a lot of places we can go, and I would like to, but I also think we do need to... oh, that's a painting workshop, this whole thing. I do think we need to go and do the Axon. Now, I will camp before we do, though. Just in case I miss anything at camp, but also because we need to talk to Sastro. Not gotten that crazy with damage. One of my recent battles, I got up to like 1.3 million damage. It's about as much as you can do with one fully powered up attack reels in Final Fantasy X. It's about as much damage as Waka deals. Found some of my kids. Which reward should I give you? This should be fun. Oh, Gestural Heifer Verso! I was wondering when this was going to come along. Yes! Oh, amazing. Canon Verso from this point on. The backlight really helps as well. That was it though, right? Yeah, new one for Verso. I don't think we got it. New hair for anyone else. When are we getting Minoko's gestural hair? That's what I want.
Indeed. Maybe we could stop by... that would be...
I need to go and see Minoko. See Noko at the gestural village.
Fine.
Accounting.
Oh, we can still spend time with Maelle. Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Aren't you scared?
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we don't have anything else. We've already maxed out Lune and CL's relationship tree. We just need to do this Axon with Maelle. Switch 2 has become the best-selling console of all time. I mean, the Switch 1 was great, so I'm not surprised. We'll put his hair back. We'll put regular Verso back in here. If we're going to, like, the big story areas, I think it's probably for the best. Alright, our destination is over there.
Flashing through the sky.
Never quite took a look at how big the monolith was once you're flying, but that's pretty big.
Hang on tight.
Turns out quite large. Shame about $80 games, though. It would have happened eventually. I mean, yeah, it's inflation. And a lot of games end up being that pricey because of, you know, DLC or like microtransactions or whatever, so I'm not wholly surprised. Got to backtrack and get gestural hair for Gustav. So yeah, when I did the second playthrough, the expert playthrough that I'm doing right now, I actually got to do the mushroom quest for Gustav at the Gestural Village, so I was happy that I was able to tick that off, because you can't do it after Stoneway Cliffs. Okay, so we've seen the cutscene for this one already. This is the Reacher. This is the last Axon, and Maelle says something about it resembling hope.
She who grasps the sky.
That's the one.
I hate climbing.
Well, after the gestural beach that's basically only up, I think I'm fine with climbing. Oh, cool. One of these. Oh, Orphalin. That's where they're from. Makes sense. Is this a shortcut, or... I don't know. Let's go over here and fight stuff and see what the other route here is, but I'm sure that's just like an item somewhere. How does this game keep producing absolute bangers in terms of soundtrack?
That's better. Maximum damage.
Lorien Testar, get all the work. So close to leveling up with Lune. Like, 10,000 away. Yeah, let's backtrack real quick to get that rope ladder. I'm assuming this isn't just a shortcut through a section of the level. Yeah, there's an item here. What have you got? Makes sense. It's usually color of Lumina when it's anything. Okay, these aren't breakable. Don't think there's anything else I can see here. Now see here, you. Yeah, and we can't, like, get onto this. No. Okay. So just a single color of Lumina. Can't afford games at that price. It's not possible for me. I wonder how others will be able to finance all of that. Yeah, I mean, having well-paying adult jobs, I guess. But obviously there's going to be a lot of like indie games and stuff that will be made on the platform for much less. So here's hoping people can still find ways to enjoy games.
That's better. Let's have some fun. Didn't really need it.
Speaking of enjoying games, this game absolutely slaps. I think we're going to swap Lune out for CL for the minute. Just for, like, equal leveling purposes. One day, lad, all this will be yours. What the curtain?
Great.
Boo! They're Neverons, we'll take him out. Steal my chroma, will you? Oh, CL has first strike. Interesting.
Your turn to shine.
Didn't even need a second turn. Not sure I want first strike on CL. I guess it's good if she can buff people, but we don't need it right away. %5 increased damage per turn, can stack up to 5 times, plus 2 AP applying status, rush below 50%, tainted, max health is halved is really interesting. I don't know if that's like your full health total, or if you just start with half health. I think max health is halved kind of implies that it's like you start with 50% of whatever your total is. So Verso would start with like 1,400 and something. 1414 instead of 2828. Shared Care is the newest one. We don't need to worry about that, I don't think. This feels like where they got all the assets from for the gestural parkour challenges.
Perfect.
CL's almost leveled up. Where's that? Also, really don't like this selection of tools dangling over my head.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work.
How's CL already there?
Pull her back to the ground.
Oh.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Maelle is all of us tired of our dad's BS.
Here you go.
I get it, it's a lesson.
You're outmatched.
We're all tired of Renoir. Yeah, I bet. What's this? Consume 1 AP to prevent status application. Oh, interesting. Oh, and this isn't a thing we can parkour over? Never mind. It kind of looked like it was, but that would be real Elden Ring hours, wouldn't it? Something here? Yes, some chroma. Looks like.
Useful.
Can use all the chroma we can get at this point because there are some things that I would like to go and buy that I do not have the money for.
Cut him down.
Really funny that we fought the chromatic version of these before we ever found out where the OGs are from. Can you sneak around them by going that way, I guess? I'm always curious why the alt routes are there. If there's not like an item there or something. But it seems to just be like a way to get around these. One more. Monoko just profiting, picking all the feet up as he goes. Anything around the back here? Yep, once again, no. Still insatiably curious about some of the details of this environment. Boy, they're really gonna make us fight a lot of these guys, huh?
That's lucky.
Let's have some fun.
Verso's an absolute monster. Good, powerful. What the heck? There's another one? You were a different guy? You were 3 different guys. That's not allowed.
Cut him down.
All right. Onwards and upwards, I guess. Oh, there's an elevator here. Nice. Skylift. This really feels like Siren's environment, but like a workshop. With like the hot air balloons giving you a lift to different areas. Similar to the dancers. Bye, CL. See you when you inevitably teleport to the area we were in a moment ago. So my question is, where is the Axon that we were supposed to be seeing before? Because its feet were clearly moving in the cutscene, but I presume it just doesn't render it for the sake of your frame rate and stuff. Luna's getting a bit more crit rate. Yeah, we're good. We're good for skills for the moment. We need to see what the Neveron feet do as well. So Glacier Earthquake is just an earth element, 3 hits, applies powerful to you, and Heavy Mask gives it to your allies. Orphelin Cheers applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, so that's basically just like Gustavo Verso's powerful. And Caster Mask gives it 3 AP, that's the upgrade. Sapling Absorption, high dark damage, recovers 5% health, increased damage, double heal. Cool, so some Caster Mask stuff is what we've just had. And that's... yeah, only 7 skills left? Apparently there's one that's missable though, so I'm curious if we've missed that or not. Quick rest, just in case. I don't think we used anything in the meantime, but worth making sure. We're not going to backtrack. One thing I absolutely love about the traversal mechanic, the grapple mechanic... Oh, who are you? You're scary. These look like the things from the Dark Crystal series. Like the Striders. Yeah, one thing I think they really did well with the traversal is make sure that the grapple still works even if you're not looking at it.
Ready to strike.
Does shooting this do anything? I'm going to assume it like stops them attacking later or something like that. Assuming they get a chance to attack, which they don't. First free aim shot each turn deals 200% increased damage and can break. Verso, we found you a new skill. That one sounds pretty mandatory. 200% increased damage. Especially when he gets a second turn. We're going to have to find enough room for energizing burn to get back on here, though. We're not countering all that much right now. Yeah, let's take energizing jump off to put energizing burn because we need that more. Although maybe exhausting power can come off so we can keep energizing jump. Yeah, that seems good. Also, what does sniper get us in terms of... Okay, speed and crit rates. Cool. And we took that off from energizing burn, wherever that is. Need to sort these alphabetically. Gives you defense and speed. Okay, so we have way less defense, but more speed and more crit. Okay, cool. Sniper. Huh. Nothing back here? Why put a back here if there is nothing back here? For cool environmental stuff, that's why. I like the fact the enemy class has clearly changed once we've gone between areas, though. What are this? More chroma?
What have we here?
Tasty amounts of chroma. And a rope down. Who needs ropes? There is no fall damage. Which is a good thing in this area. Is there nothing here? Just a fun view, I guess. Okay. Oh, wait a second. It's the parkour I wanted there to be. And the rope is a... When you fall down here, you get back up. Huh. Minoko doing a little jog there.
Perfect.
Longer shell upgrades. That's nice. Don't know if anyone has that equipped, but... Might be more viable to equip now that it has slightly higher level. I like the Da Vinci style flying machine. The Avatar The Last Airbender glider. Is that seriously the only combat in this area? That's really interesting. Oh wait, no, there's a... Pause. There's a Side area. Oh, here they are. Combinations. The fact they sound just like mimes is making me think there should be more mimes.
Here we go.
We need mime Noko. Oh, botched a couple of free aims there, never mind.
Let's have some fun.
My man's just generating mad AP now.
Energized.
Great stuff, Monoko. Well done. I want to change up Monoko's skills, actually, just because we've been seeing the same stuff for a little while, and now we have Glaze Earthquakes. That's pretty good. I don't think we're healing as much, so I want to put something else on here. Maybe another caster mask thing. Random lightning damage. Oh, this is new. Echassier stabs. Second hit applies mark. That's an agile mask one. Interesting. Giving energy to all allies is fun. That giving Almighty Mask if the target's marked is pretty good. This is another break ability. With increased damage for caster. Applies powerless for 3 turns. Huh, okay. Honestly, I think we don't need the energy one. So I'm inclined to go with one that applies buffs or debuffs. Maybe we'll put Ballet Charm on here for a change. Some low AP abilities. Oh, who are you? Fading Man. Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives, to grieve or to be grieved? Some might say that's lucky, not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I'm sure he has a similar response to saying if you're the one who died. I find myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself, she'll carry her scars with her always. Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. Yep. Renoir pontificating on how he feels about Verso and Alicia. Interesting how their thoughts are just manifest here as people, you know? Don't think there's... Oh, no, there is something over here. It really feels like we're straying quite far from the expected route when we do this stuff. But I'm curious to see what's out here, and it seems like, for a start, there's another crawl area here. But also there's maybe a log or something at the end of that. Is this a grapple back to where we were? Oh no, it's a path down, okay. So we need to return to that area and do the loop again. Hey, Tinker, exploration is going very well. We are exploring the 3rd Axon right now. Oh, it's not a log, it's a Pictos. It's just a blue glow off in the distance.
Here we go.
Interesting. Does the orb increase their defense?
Time to bleed.
I guess we're on caster mask, so we didn't get heavy, but... anglerfish looking guys.
I'd love a dance.
Alright, just gonna stab me a bunch.
Cut him down.
Monoko's chill about it. Yeah, I think maybe the orb they have does give them slightly more defense. Either that or Verso's just ranking up.
Good stuff.
10% gradient charge on counter, that's nice. Again, not worrying too much about gradient attacks, but we could be doing them a lot more. Now that I had refreshed my memory about how you build up gradient charge, we just need to use skills way more. Anything else up here before we hop down? Oh, there is. Glad I checked. Charging attack. 15% of gradient charge on base attack. Okay, so now Verso could have that. Yeah, I'm beginning to see where this builds. We'll put greater defenseless on the back burner. Because charging attack is only a 7 cost, so we can change that back after, although I just need to quickly check. Speed and crit. And then greater defenseless is also speed and crit, so this is better. Good. Better for stats, not better for Lumina cost. Anyway, we continue up here. Generally not sure if there's any method of traversal that's faster than just running, but every so often skipping seems like a fun idea. So is that everything we could do off to the side here? Because I have a feeling we skipped something. Because we went and talked to the Renoir ghost. And there was another fight up here, I think. Maybe not, maybe just an item. Some chroma. Looks like it when they're excited to get money. Grapple's usually two-way, so... Does it let us grapple back? Not in this case, okay. So we do have to go around again. It's a shame that we didn't just look behind us once. But can I drop off here without grappling? I cannot. Oh well. Always check your 6, chat. Can't run off there and drop down. No, okay. We just have to do it this way. Something good works trying to cut into my watch time. We've had a couple of pretty straightforward boss fights because we are pretty OP, and outside of that, we are really getting into the meat of this session by exploring this area with the last Axon. But yeah, now we've done that area, we can continue up. Bye, Minoko. Man, good thing there are hot air balloons involved, otherwise we'd be here all day. We are quite high up now, it feels. One has to say, it feels like we are quite high up. There are rotating bits of wood. So happy this isn't a parkour. Oh, and there's a flag. Do you have a flag? Ladder area. Big old pot. What you cooking?
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
Serves him
Looks
right.
that way.
It's all part of the parable, right? Is this one of those we have to go down to go up situations? More awful ends. But these are dark ones. Does that mean anything, or are they just rendering different? They do seem to be slightly bigger.
Your turn to shine.
That's more like it.
Well, timed that wrong. It's been a while since I fought these guys. Pow pow! Pow pow pop pop. What were they guarding? Oh, a petanque. Come back here, you swine. Oh, and an entrance to the manor. Oh my god, there's so many things. They put all the things in this area. Oh my goodness. They've got different eye colours. Does that mean they have different elemental affinities? Or is that just for style points? Verso, go again. Big. A lot of XP from those guys. Oh, and he's off again.
Nice.
Where's the petanque pad? Where's his little house gone? It's not there. Was it up here? Is it behind the stairs? No. Oh, it's over there. Behind some boxes. Harder to spot. Go there! We did it. Easy cancel. Instant break.
Let's carve a path.
These and mimes now is just like fully on lock. Heal up Minoko because he was still damaged from a couple of fights ago.
My turn.
Nice. Nice clean fight. More resplendent chroma. Surprised we're on the last Axon and it's not giving out the good stuff. It's not giving out like
What have we here?
whatever the third tier of chroma catalyst is. Or the fourth, I think, because it's like several of them. To the manor! Oh, we got a log. Julie? Simon? Unknown.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray?
How is this unknown when it's clearly Renoir?
I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Because we got this one that's unknown, and that one's about the Mask Axon. This one seems to be about the other two. The Siren, the Elusive Peak. Interesting. Also, here is a Clair or an Obscur or a Clair Obscur. Lots of little models out of all of them. Is that one we've encountered before? I don't think so. Also the little portrait of the dog. Just checking there's nothing else we can interact with. We're back out into the hallway. Cool and good. We haven't opened that one yet. So, shout out to the dog room. Praise be. Quick upgrade time. More health for Verso. We love to see it. Renoir sounds like someone who doesn't want to finish their barge exercises and cast paintings. I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave before it drags me into more fights. Weird place to stop me moving. There's a rope over there that goes a long way up. Alright, hello you. Bye Ginger. See you on Sunday. Take out two of them then. Make it three.
Your time to shine.
Well matched.
Yeah, the first shot dealing, what was it, 200% damage on free aim is wild when Verso's at S rank. We're getting free aim shots that do tens of thousands of damage now. So much. Ah, I see. You can actually fall down there. So I actually do have to be a little careful when crossing some of these boards. Cast paintings, barge exercises are old French Academy training for painters and perfection down to the millimeters expected. I did them. One took me almost a calendar year to perfect. Wow. That's dedication. Kind of like how when you go to culinary school and they're like, chop this thing 5,000 times until you get all the cuts right. Just about practice. Okay, we've got a green guy with a blue lamp. A little bit of cheeky parkour. No. Just checking. Just checking. Who or what? Cutscene. Oh, it's the Grinch. The Grinch who stole windmills, apparently. Oh my goodness. I made you guys wings.
Vertigo, remember?
Put them on Verso. Verso will do it. He can't die.
His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
Oh, this is
I'm the youngest.
Renoir as they push the kid in the pool and have them learn how to swim by themselves.
I understand that.
Kind of dad. Just put these wings on and jump, it'll be fine.
Only child.
Yeah. Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented.
The horse's face right now, that's me.
Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her.
Here we go, getting into the family stuff.
And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes.
And meanwhile, I was the youngest
Then
daughter
there's me.
who got burned in a fire.
You, the actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
We out here flying. She's got the wings like positioned behind her in the scene. That's cute. Always attention to detail. Always the composition.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
I can do it too, see? Verso with wings. What's your deal then, huh? This Orphelin is different from the rest. It does not sabotage it builds. Okay. No optional fight then. Fair enough.
Well, that will help.
Extra chroma. Yeah, interesting that Alicia is Renoir's favorite when clearly Aline doesn't feel the same way. Ooh. It's getting real cloudy up here, folks. I think it might be time for the summit. I can just about see through the clouds. They just sort of phase into existence. 61. Foggy area, I see. If only Expedition 69 had made it here. They were the climbers. Are we there yet? This has been a long environment, but makes up for how relatively brief the previous two character side quests were. I keep thinking of them as loyalty quests. Oh, that's one of the ones that we saw in the manor. Yeah, the one for Lune at Sirene and the one for Minoko at the Gestral River were pretty short, so... What are you, Wormface from Elden Ring? Orphan of Kos with the giant hands.
Ready to strike.
Well, whatever you are. The lamp removes blight from Verso. Interesting. Well, you know what else removes blight from Verso?
Let's
Fighting.
Time to shine.
Time to end this.
Good thing this thing has lightning as a weakness, huh? Oh, Crowlium level 20 is big. From level 7, I never upgraded that one. And that's honestly a pretty solid weapon for Lune if you know how to use it, if you're like cycling through the skills, the stains. Get some AP back from that. Kind of wasted a couple of hits there, never mind. Here's a chance to try them again. Does shooting the big hand do anything? Not really.
My turn.
Captain Bo, thank you for the 20 months. No, it's not much, but a Prime sub is all I can really do to show my appreciation for the vibes. Hey, just being here is more than enough. But thank you so much for the Prime sub also. Really appreciate it. Any support is good support.
Nice.
No matter what form it comes in, no matter how much it costs. Anything around here? Nope, just various cliff edges. And there's a rope upwards. But also this. A rope downwards. Next to Color of Lumina. See, since we are heading upwards at every point here, I assume that anything that heads downwards is likely to be worthwhile exploring. Hello, Gestral. I'm so high up. I trade for you. Oh, anti-blight, exposing break, charging weakness, tainted we already own, protecting heal we already own. But protecting heal would be level 20. Don't think anyone has it equipped though. These I always want. I always want the Pictos. And I want whatever the merchant has when we fight them. Digging the new backdrop. Yeah, it's a bunch of wrapping paper and parcel paper right now because I'm still working out where I want all of the light panels to go, so...
Let's dance.
It still takes a little bit of planning to get a space like this straightened out. Also, 288,000 damage. Heck yeah. He's high. Tire so. Apply powerless on marking an enemy on base attack. Gain 1 rank on applying mark. Nice. That's a spanner, by the way. A wrench, if you will. We need to come back to that guy for the weapon. But I presume that takes us back up. I really need to find where's a good area to farm for chroma, I feel. Because I would like more chroma. That takes you to extra areas in the tower? Okay, great. I will head back there.
Let's have some fun.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
Resistance to darkness makes sense. How do you feel about earth damage?
Cut him down.
Popped in to say I've officially gotten my sister to watch all your videos. She thought I was crazy, but she gets it now. I mean, love to hear that. Always excited when somebody new joins the Minecraft fold. Is there anything over here? Or was that the way we came? Yeah, that's the direction we came from, right. Alright, let's hop back down the ropes because it's clear that there is something going on there. Yes, the next thing is indoctrination to the cult of Hemnus, which is bound to happen if you stick around here for too much longer. Okay, now I can buy the weapon, so I'm happy about that. Earth element, we don't use all that much, to be honest. But then we need 53,000 for charging weakness, which we're going to be doing a lot of around here, so that's actually feasible. This area is long, which makes sense. It seems like the most story related since it's about Alicia and the family, but it's an Axon area as well, so kind of big. Oh, we're actually going back down to the main part of the tower, I guess. Haha, ha. Is the stuff on the back wall wrapped as gifts? The stuff on the back wall is just wrapping paper cut to the size of the stuff I want to decorate the wall with.
Ready to strike. Maximum damage.
Such a smart idea. I think I saw it on Instagram or somewhere a while ago. Somebody was saying that when I plan like a gallery wall, if I'm doing an interior or if I'm like redesigning my own house, what I do is I cut out stuff with the silhouette of each of the objects on the wall so you can get a good idea of like how to space them and stuff without starting to like bang nails in or drill holes into the wall. Until you're certain everything is where you want it, you know? It's pretty smart. Oh, interesting. I did not realize there was something up here.
Perfect.
15% HP on applying a buff. That's pretty good. I'm so glad we can grapple back because that's such a long way to return from. One thing I wish this game did is show you the amount of chroma you have when you go to the Y view, like when you look at the objective and the expedition status and everything. I wish I could see how much money I had. Because I know I don't have enough money for this guy's last Pictos. I think honestly the trick to having enough money aside from just grinding for it is to not buy any chroma catalysts, because I think you get enough as long as you stick to just one weapon. If you know what kind of build you're going for, but then experimentation is necessary, right? On your first playthrough, at least. Probably cheaper to do that too, wrapping paper over the cost of all the stuff needed to patch the holes in the walls, yeah. Save you on polyfiller.
Nice.
Okay, more color of Lumina here. That's basically everything it looks like. So, back in the direction we were headed. And maybe a short backtrack if we need to go and see that gestural merchant later. Assuming we get to the end of this area soonish. How do I get up there? That is just chroma, but maybe there's a way around. Yeah, assuming we get to the end of this area soonish, I will probably take a short bathroom break. I also want to go and put a chicken in the oven. There's a log here. 61.
Expedition 61. Margot.
Margot.
See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Everyone seems to really like Alicia. Funny that. Yeah, we can't go around from there, so there must have been a spot we could drop down to get that chroma. Yeah, this Axon is supposed to be inspired by Alicia the same way the other ones were inspired by Aline and Verso. Which makes me wonder if the other Axon, the one that's already dead, is supposed to be inspired by Clair. The one that's dead in the middle of Old Lumiere. Because that's the one that seems to have thrown Lumiere into the ocean. Which would either imply that Clair had something to do with that, or it was something Renoir did with the Clair Axon. And there's all kinds of interesting possibilities there. So we can't get there from here, it looks like. Oh, I see, there's a grapple point that I missed. Makes sense, and luckily there's only one item here that I would have missed otherwise. Well, we got it.
Nice.
6,000 chroma is not enough to get us over the line for that Pictos we need, so we'll come back. But yeah, Claire, oldest daughter, weight of the world on her shoulders. That one literally carrying part of the city. All seems connected. We on the up. It's funny, I was so curious looking at it on the map for ages what the tower with the balloons was, and oh boy, now we've seen it all. Do I have a favorite area in the game so far? I don't know. There's too many to pick. I think just visually, the first time you go into flying waters is absolutely nuts. I think that's a massive one. But yeah, I would probably be forgetting one if I picked any of them, you know? They've all got so much going on. This has so many side areas. Like, if you just wanted to get to the top, the route is fairly simple, but there's so many branching pathways. Oh, whatever that is, it's got wings. Oh my god, what is this? Whatever it is, Monoko wants its feet. It's got a crown, it's like the Witch King. Ah, makes sense. Bracelet. Well, good news is Verso gets a turn.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, we got it to break threshold, but not all the way. Alright, Radagon, calm down. That's so many hammers.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay, that breaks now. Great. So much of this stuff that we're doing generates AP for Verso. Apologies to Minoko, who had to absolutely beef it during that. This one we already had, that's just an upgrade, but 20% increased fire damage is kind of huge. Fire damage is pretty big in this game. Like, a lot of the characters have access to it. Although, I was thinking about it, and it's actually kind of messed up that Maelle has so many fire skills, considering that Alicia got burned in a fire. There's literally, like, when she's doing some of the skills, she literally says, like, flames on me.
Good stuff.
And I'm like, oh god, is she just reliving trauma every time she uses this skill? There is Hut. We have found Hut. Speed CL. We've got like 2s and 1s left on the skill tree. Nothing that we can really do with that. Oh, here she is. Just drawing this hole. Let's not dwell too much on what that looks like. Hello, you. Don't mind me just drawing the void. It's a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. This is fine gestural sitting in a fire hit different too after learning about the fire? Yes, absolutely. Hey, we have the same hair now. Want to chat?
Hello.
You must have heard us on the way up. We shot everything. Just hear gunfire coming from further down the tower. Ah, Verso's here. She's like, I'm finishing my painting. Not Georgia O'Keeffe. Went and saw an exhibition of O'Keeffe paintings at the Tate Modern once.
Alicia.
The fact that her eye is the only thing that's in colour,
Your
the
letter.
redness around the eye, that's wild. Still not certain how we got the letter back after Verso just let it fall into the sea, but you know. Let's have a personal chat, as Zack Snyder would have intended it, in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Let's talk in portrait instead of landscape. A duet between two female voices.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
Oh no, don't bring the hole closer. Like, hey, go in and fight something. That's how we communicate in this game. Also, considering she's frozen time for everybody else, how scary would that be? That she's just brought this mountain closer all of a sudden? Unless we have to solo it. Or we get 2 Maelles. That's an option. Hello? Oh. Oh, yikes. It's the rest of the mask. Well, this is a thing. It's Megan. It's got the wild hair as well.
You're the real accent.
A French accent.
Painted her. So, you know who she represents?
Are you flattered, or...?
You... like... being here. With her.
The staring is very intense. Oh, we're dueling. Huh. Fun. Oh. And now we're back in color. Oh my goodness. Well, we can parry that, but gosh, it took a moment. Although we do a lot of damage, so we're pretty evenly matched here, I feel. Okay, I don't know that move's animation, so that's...
Okay.
Yep, definitely need to get better at parrying that. Good. We'll heal quick. Wait a second. Oh, I have confident equipped, so I can't heal. That sucks. I want to go again. Sorry. Let's go again. I do have second chance. Where is confidence? 50% less damage can't be healed. Yeah, I think we need to take that off. I do think we need to take that off. Confident fighter. Could be fun. We have energizing parry on... Let's do energizing turn as well. Inverted affinity could be good. But then... Powerful revive will also be good because... Oh wait, no, hang on. We've got all of the... What am I doing? We've got all of the solo stuff. We've got all of the... Where are they? Empowering last stand. Yeah, so we don't need... whatever the powerful one was. Protecting last stand. Solo fighter. Obviously we don't need healing share. There's another last stand one somewhere here. Also, cheetah would be ridiculous on this one. I think we'll be better off with that, though. Yeah, sure. We'll go in like that. Little better. Little better. Now that we know what's coming. Kind of difficult to prepare for it. Maelle is solo fighter. We know this. Alright.
Okay.
And yeah, we immediately take a lot of damage, so that makes sense. I think I might need to heal after that even, but that would take me out of Virtuo's stance, so... That's a lot more damage. Yeah, that's 2/3 of her health. Oh, now she has powerful. That's a huge combo, dude. Ouch. And we're stanceless because we had to revive, but... I guess that means we're doing this. Good fight. Painted me? What? And Lithium. Lithium to this. Okay, good duel. Yeah, we won in like 2 moves, which seems appropriate for fencing. I kind of wish I'd had more time to to dodge some of that, but again, the challenge is flag, right? I think that'd be really fun to go back in with like 5 times health. Learn to parry all those attacks instead of just muscle through it. That fight on expert mode must kill you instantly. Well, most stuff on expert mode kills you instantly, but I think that's my problem with expert, really, is like, how do you learn some of the attacks if some of the attacks just kill you in 1 hit and it's like a 5-string combo? The way that kind of flickers like an old film is interesting too. My headcanon is that this hasn't affected Verso because he's part of the family or whatever, and so he's just standing still like the rest of them.
Hope for us. For me, then. Go.
Learn them on an easy difficulty, then get good, I guess. But it's funny considering that in the process of having played on an easier difficulty, we also didn't really learn the moves. I guess that's why you gotta limit your damage or whatever, right? Take off painted power and just deal 10,000 damage at a time until you learn the fight. Oh, she's learned how to start time again.
We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Kicks her off the tower. Is she gonna repaint her? Because she can now. But she's like, no.
Alicia.
Oh, is she ejecting her from the canvas?
Send me to my family.
Oh, this is kind of sad.
Wait.
I mean...
Maelle!
Maelle just staring off into the middle distance. And now we fight Verso. But fighting my Verso would be a nightmare. Starts by shooting you 12 times, gets a second turn immediately. And this is interesting reflecting on the Renoir figure earlier who was saying, you know, is it better to survive or to be the one who dies? That's interesting. Virtuous stance hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. Switch to Virtuous on counter. Gain shell when switching out of Virtuous. Interesting. I presume the haircut also changes her. Oh, okay, yeah, it just changes her hair. It doesn't make her look like Alicia with the facial burns. Huh. Cool painting. Anything else up here, though? Nope. Deflated balloon. Hi, SKA. He's like, I'm a bird! At camp, Verso refuses to talk to anyone. He stands alone by the lake. After a while, Maelle decides to go and talk to him. Hi, Verso.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
And I know this because I am her.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
But let him find that out for himself. Like, I understand.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Maelle, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free.
Yeah, but we were fighting him, so I mean...
You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
Please. She's free now.
Occasionally the light catches their hair and it makes, like, even the facial hair look white. It's so funny. Maelle empathizes deeply with Verso. They feel closer to each other. I genuinely thought we were going to have to duel Verso at that point. Like, I thought there's a very high possibility that he's just gonna get fighty. But obviously now we're back to being Verso at camp, so let's get a quick rest in. Let's upgrade Maelle. She leveled once. Get a little extra defense, a little extra attack. And now we've probably got one more chance to
I'm getting quite accounting.
Spend time with Maelle. Yeah, there we go. Now we've done the Axon. This is the final relationship upgrade we need to do, I believe.
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
It actually does. It genuinely does.
It feels empty now.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now.
And she's still in the canvas, and they're like, well, I guess.
Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally.
I'm still so curious about what the writers thing is about.
Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago.
16 years, so that would be 49?
Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
I mean, he carried her off from
afar.
The beach, yeah.
I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
But before that even, wow.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
Yes, you kept me safe, but you still allowed trauma to happen to me.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustave?
What is it?
Did you let Renoir kill Gustave? Could you have saved him?
Yes, truth. No, I got there too late. Lie.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
He also killed some of the expeditioners. Well, he definitely convinced some of them to eat mushrooms and stuff.
So, you let him die?
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth. Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
No more Renoir.
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Maelle and Verso's bond is now unbreakable, forged in truth. Yeah! Imagine if you choose the other option, it's like, forged in lies. They head to the monolith and Maelle repaints it, sending a message to her father. Oh, we get a move called Gommage. That's powerful. Please tell me it does say something. Yes! They actually did it, the Mad Lads! Papa Vatem, is that what it says? No, you. Amazing, dude. So funny. You can see it better from the map. We're going to the map in a second, obviously.
No poach.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like.
We've done max with everybody now, right? Like, including SKA. Because SKA's thing is like the rock that helps him dive. Yeah, we have all of Verso's gradient attacks. We have everyone's gradient attacks. So we are all done relationship building, which means we're probably all done with camp for the most part, really. Unless we come back to get Lost Gestrels, and there's no more scenes here, so... I can't quite see it from where we are, but once we're in the air with SK, yeah, amazing. That's so good. I love it. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break here so I can go to the bathroom and put a chicken in the oven, but then we're going to do a little bit more exploration. I'm so happy we got the Axon done. We want to go and do painters' workshops and check out some of the floating islands if we can. So, yeah, I will float here with this in the background for a moment and see you folks in a sec. Okay, just set a timer so I know when the chicken went in. Must have missed a couple parts. Yeah, we've just done the third Axon, the final Axon. And now, we're going to explore some areas of the map that we have not been. There's a beach over here that I don't think I ever visited. Let's start there. There's got to be some lost gestrels in places out here that I've never met. Is that a paint spike? Oh, it is. Hello, you. Chicken dinner, yes. We're at least roasting one.
Ready.
Oh, Verso's not in the party, huh?
No.
Oh well.
It's alright.
CL can solo as well, it's fine. Then again, these are enemies that were only a threat to us in Act 2, it feels like.
Oh, lovely.
Critical break. Oh, that's so tempting. Let's also rearrange Maelle's luminas again, because we did just take all of the solo fight ones. I was genuinely curious if there was a chance you could put absolutely every ability on somebody, and I don't think there is. Unless you genuinely went solo with a character and you put all of your color of lumina points into them. I don't know if there's a max at any point, but I imagine there is. Which one of these did we have before? I think burn affinity would be huge. But we also have critical stun would be huge if she was in the party with Verso. I think we had Confident on her before, right? That was how this ended up. I think longer powerful, greater powerful is probably a good move. New haircut for Lune. Oh, yeah, we have all of these. I don't think I've seen. It's all the Maelle haircuts, basically. The half ponytail that it turns out I actually hate it. Thankfully, I don't mind spoilers. The game is too pretty to miss. Oh, I mean, honestly, that's not the hugest spoiler. It was more of an Easter egg than anything, but it's still pretty funny. Open the map. Let's see where we go from here. There's a painting workshop here that I think is in the sky. There's one here. Assuming these are painting workshops and not something else. Because we've been to that one. There's more floating islands basically everywhere. This is closest, so I say let's go and do this.
Take it to the sky. Flashing through the sky.
And yep, we should just alight here. These don't say that they're dangerous anymore, which is interesting. Oh, this is the canvas, though. What means this? Okay, these shades here, I assume... Maybe if we go to the painting workshops first and then come back and do this, maybe there's more going on here. If you do some game-breaking stuff, you can get really close to equipping all Pictos. 1,700 Lumina. Definitely seen some sweats with multi-thousands of Lumina. Interesting, because yeah, if you can farm anywhere, I suppose that's the other thing I don't know for certain. Right, so that's the canvas. So we've got this over here. Again, I really wish you could waypoint on the map. We never went and did this. So let's go via that... Oh, come back, Escape. There we go. Let's go via the other thing that might be a painting workshop. Because that's like a little canvas on a floating island, right? Did we go down there? Yeah, there's just a beach there, right?
Hang on tight.
There's a bunch of optional enemy areas, I think. We've definitely seen one of them that I skipped over when we were flying around. Oh, this does say danger. Okay, fair. Geez, the dancers teach a fight, get her to spawn infinite clones. Each drops more Lumina when you kill one. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, this is back to parkour, so you know who has to do this one. Our resident parkour master. Oh, not quite. See, normally there's a child on these ones. There's a child, there's a child. Oh, you're here, hello. A sister's brush, a stroke of fear. The monster she painted, it lives in my night. Jealousy twists and love blinds, her canvas conjured a nightmare, a creature to keep me awake. We must unmake what she created, for it does not belong here. We will help. Seek the light within the dark. Her mind is a maze of twisted paths, but her heart knows the way. Yeah, so this is Clair having made some kind of monster that gave Verso nightmares, it seems like. And we're trying to exorcise it from his canvas, because this is his space. And that, we presume, was maybe Clair's first shot at creating Nevrons. That is... The story of the beast is written, all the pieces are in place, and the story will unfold. To banish it, one must be bold. Confront the shadows, seek the artist, find the source. Unravel darkness, break the course. Huh. I thought there were going to be 4 pieces. It turns out there are 3. My main question is, does this thing have feet? I think we go in with Verso, Maelle, and Monoko. Have I gone to the Flying Manor yet? No? Or I've been to the, It's not the Flying Manor. I've been to the fountain. It was the one that I thought was the manor. Oh, there's a portal around here I have to leave by, right? If I want to go back to the world map? Yeah. So there's another lamp master in there, it looks like. Just another area you'll find as you explore the sky. Okay. Is it relevant to this, though? Because we haven't been there. There. We haven't been to any of the floating islands, really. Haven't been to this. This is the area I thought was the manor that turned out it wasn't. And this, I thought, was a painting workshop, but it turns out maybe it's not. I think that's the back exit of Old Lumiere as well. Not necessarily just a lot of great lore. Okay, cool. So we'll go back in here and we'll do this, because it seems like this boss fight is unlocked now. Assuming it is a boss fight. As long as we're not going to be, like, doing stuff in the wrong order or something. I presume not, because it would probably tell you, but... I think we go into this with Verso, Maelle, and Minoko, and if it turns out this thing doesn't have feet, maybe we replay it with CL. Oh, it's got faces. It's a little different. Oh, my favorite battle theme comes back. Oh, and seriously, CL is in the cutscene.
Well, yes, I'd love a dance.
Turns out it has a lot of arms.
Ready to parry.
Alright. Good to know. And also it does have feet, so we're right to bring Minoko into
Still
this.
need your help.
Tragic that I'm not in Virtuoso. Big damage. And it looks like we will need big damage. Yeah, frankly, I think we're restarting this. I'm sure there's feet in there somewhere. Team's the same. Yeah, great. I mean, we're on Expeditioner difficulty. We're in level 70s, and this thing is still cleaning us up, so... Full fight! Boo. Well, Maelle gets resurrected, so...
Thanks.
And I'm really bad at parrying that. OG Lampmaster gave me no trouble whatsoever, so I'm actually having fun, like, revisiting this fight. I also don't think the massive sword attack hit me once the first time I played it, so the fact that it's hit me several times this time is pretty funny. Go again. It's also something I don't get first strike for. Oh, okay, this is new. Oh, of course, it's a jump attack.
Still need your help.
Parry practice. Okay, that one's delayed. That one's kind of delayed too. Cool. Okay, so there's a jump attack if it's a big ball of light. That's what we need to know. I don't think it had jump attacks. I guess this is the light version of Lampmaster, which was the dark version, I guess. I can't remember what element it was, actually. I might be wrong about that. This fight looks rough. I mean, I think we are going in under-leveled, technically, for this, but... not great.
Thanks.
I want to go again. I want to go again with Maelle surviving that. Because not being in virtuo stance really hurts her, especially on counters. Imagine this with 100 times its health. I can't believe they put 100 times health in the game, dude. There are going to be some absolute masochists who go for that. They're like, I want to fight a boss for 5 hours. Okay, jump counter. Barely took anything off the health bar with that.
Okay.
But we know we can counter this. Didn't expect there to be 4 of them, but I'm quite happy we managed it. Alright, Verso, finally. Question is, can you attack it normally? Okay, you can. I was wondering if it counted as a flying enemy, technically, but the previous Lampmaster did not, so... That's a pretty big turn. We put absolutely no break damage on it, though, which is kind of wild. Breaking rules be good if we didn't then switch to offensive stance. Dang it. Blight is rough in this fight as well. I wonder if you can clear that.
Now's my favorite part.
If we can do that. Doesn't do anything to Blight, so we have to cancel the status with the usual kind of heals. Okay. Messed up the second input. At least we all get powerful. last, like, 3, 4, and 7 of that just really give me trouble. Yeah, we did just get anti-blight Pictos, you're right. I'm gonna let it do this attack. Because if we counter, we probably get big damage. Especially now Verso is S rank, so I'm just going to revive Minoko for that counter.
Your turn to shine.
Well, okay, that did 24,000 damage to each of us, by the way.
Still need your help.
I think this may have to be one we come back to.
Did I die again?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, the stomp at the end is wild. It's doing more and more and more damage. Alright. Yeah, I think maybe one we'll come back to when we can do slightly better damage. Obviously, we don't have the highest defense or health on any of our characters, but we're going to have to do a bit more damage, and then... Sorry, there's construction going on. I was like, going to make sure that's not my computer. Yeah, we need to do a little bit more damage, and then like counter-attacks and stuff will not feel like such a war of attrition. I really want to see what's in this area of the map.
Flashing through the sky!
Because there's a whole misty area over here that I never got to explore. There's a contortionist down there. What is this? Yeah, this area down here we never got to either. Oh yeah, we need to do this cave. So much.
Here we go!
So much here for us to do. I don't think we've ever fought one of these in a group, now that I come to think about it. I thought I was hitting the eye for some of those, but evidently not. Oh, there it is. Huge.
Finesse and precision.
Almighty Mask. Oh, jars are weak to earth. Did not know that.
Foolish move.
Bad at parrying that one.
Guard up.
That one I know slightly better.
Cut him down.
That shot went wide. Oh, that's big XP as well. Contorso's an upgrade. Yeah. I'm like, I know of that one. And there's our grandiose catalysts. So this is a gestural area? There's a whole section down here that looks like it might have something going on.
An advantage.
Empowering dodge. Oh, interesting. So that's for the people who don't want to parry. Makes sense. Don't like how that thing moves? Yeah, they're intentionally very creepy, I think. Like these. These ones give me Windmill Village from Elden Ring vibes. We have breaking rules, yeah, so we can fire off a couple more of these. Take out that one. Still do this.
Take down the shields.
A proper challenge.
Give Minoko room.
Ready to strike.
Verso's only slow at taking those down because they're resistant to lightning. Powerful on shell? It is really neat when we get hold of the kind of chain stat ones. Whereas, like, you get powerful on shell, you get... Okay, I thought that was an item, and it's not. Yeah, you get powerful on shell, you get... something else on revive, and, like, there's a bunch of valuable statuses. You get rush on something, you know. It says Endless Night Sanctuary. Well, it meant it. 46. Okay. We'll rest here. Is this going to be another gestural arena type of deal, or...?
See the trees here? They're gestrals, waiting to be reborn. They're queuing.
Oh.
They're in the queue like at the Sacred River. There's a lot of Neverons here. If this is something else where Golgra turns up, I swear to God. Sack of Patats, guarding the place. This one's got a lamppost, I love that. Interesting. Obviously they're resistant to lightning as well, so this is going to be a little rough damage-wise for Verso. But that's also why we have Maelle.
My, what lovely feet.
You've already got their feet. I guess, yeah, heavy mask, we've got this. Dang it, I can never time that one right. full counter.
I've lived through worse. I think I'll improvise.
Not giving up.
We're gonna die at the end of this fight. Is the problem.
Coming.
Yep. Oh, and Maelle got to live. I keep forgetting about second chance. I should give that to everybody. Well, at least that's a fight that we can repeat, because there's a flag there, so I am less worried about just moving on through here. It's not like we're missing out on a vast XP. Hello, there's a Grandis here. Grandis Engineer. Been lost in these sunless woods for as long as I can remember. I fell in with a lively crowd of gestrels. Oh, he's fixing the sacapatats. Friendly fire and all that, yeah. Oh. I wrote to Golgra for help. Golgra decided to kill every gestrel here and plant their bodies in the ancient sanctuary. Interesting. Such is the gestural way, and just like that I lost all my friends. So lonely, albeit more peaceful. Interesting. So the engineer has made more powerful sacapatats. That just seems to be the general gist of this.
My turn.
There you go. No catapult for you.
My turn.
It also occurred to me the other day that what we're now doing with Verso can now be reproduced with any weapon, given that we have Cheetah, which makes you play twice in a row.
Sweet taste of battle.
Because we have all of the Pictos and stuff are the things that are providing all of the wacky additional effects and stuff. Still no good at timing those. Like Verso's play again after a base attack. You have extra base attack damage and base attack gives 4 perfection, but I'm pretty sure that's also on some of the other weapons. And the other weapons will have way higher attack value because Dualiso is nerfed because it plays again. Like, where is it? There's another one that has similar... Yeah, base attack gives 4 perfection, increased damage with light skill. So you can... You can't reach rank S with that one, is the other thing. Sakaram gives you no damage increase from rank, so that one's kind of messed up. Parrying gives 2 perfection instead of 1. So, like, that would be physical damage instead of lightning. The damage is... At level 15 is already pretty close to level 25. We just have to make sure he has the Cheetah Pictos on. The main thing is it scales with different stats. I just dodged those now. I can't time and parry on them. And there's no real reason to parry them, I guess. But it's fun to parry, I guess. So, like, if we wanted to go Lanceram instead... and just give him Cheetah, it's basically the same as having Dualiso, but with agility instead of defense being the main stat that you... like the secondary stat that you scale with. So if we want endgame levels of damage out of Verso, we might switch to that strategy and just try and factor in him having... like 40 fewer Lumina points, or alternatively we take the cheetah Pictos off of Lune, who's currently got it equipped. Because she can equip it, or somebody else can equip it using Lumina points. Where Verso's Lumina build matters more to me right now.
Useful.
Okay, we're getting grandiose catalysts from this. Yeah, this is clearly like endgame area.
Let's cover the path.
Let's just keep shooting.
Watch out, Maelle.
Okay, cool. That was the parry timing.
Watch out.
Oh, one of them hit. Never mind.
Cut him down.
Glad we took down the shields.
My turn.
Blades sharp.
Likes you.
Didn't even manage to dodge that one. What happened to Verso?
Oops. Bad.
You can parry real late on that one, I've realised. And if Verso starts at rank C instead of D, with Cheetah he's going to spend much more time rank S and deal way more damage rank S.
Get ready.
Okay, we dodged that one, that was okay. This does seem like a good spot to level up. Kind of curious what else is going on here. There's a few more items and whatnot around. Can we get up onto this cliff? I guess over there, right? Or maybe not there. I feel like you can jump up there from this. Yeah, see? Easy. Little area skip. There's a Patank over there. I feel like a Patank in this area is going to be rough.
Good stuff.
4,000 chroma. Yeah, see, I'm going to rebuild for this, now that I've had the idea. We'll swap Cheetah for something else we want to learn. Like Anti-Blight, that would be kind of useful, but Lune's not in the party right now. I'm going to swap charging attack for Cheetah. Cheetah also gives you a ton of health, which is kind of nice. And we're going to switch from Dualiso to Lanceram, and then go find a flag so that we can upgrade. Much as I was not expecting to be dropping Dualiso at any point, it occurs to me that we can do this slightly differently. Where is Flag? Where did Flag go? It's all the way back here? Right at the entrance. Well, Verso did get to level up, so yeah, we could always... I guess we've been leveling Might and Vitality. We haven't really touched Agility much anyway, so it's not like it was contributing much beforehand either. Yeah, cool. Okay, upgrade weapons. See, the damage is already way over what Dualiso is putting out. Now parrying gives 2 perfection instead of 1. Base attack gives 4 perfection. The only thing we don't have is 50% increased base attack damage, but we have a lot more just damage anyway, so that kind of evens out. Yeah, that's got 4,000 compared to just under 2,000. And is probably getting the same results. Let's see how we do. Did we rest? Yeah, we should rest. That way the enemies respawn, and we can see how much of a difference this makes. I also want to quickly see if there's anything else we need to give it. I mean, giving him a second chance would be really helpful too. Yeah, augmented aim is there. One thing we don't have here is auto powerful. Double mark would be very big. Energizing burn is great. Yeah, I think some stuff like Immaculate would also work really well. Can I'm sure I've got some Color of Lumina, actually, thinking about it. Stream is still going. Yeah, just barely. We're going to be wrapping up here soon, because it is getting late, and I do have a chicken in the oven, so I'd need to end in a few minutes anyway. Not that the chicken cooks that fast, but you know what I mean. I just need to be around to make sure everything's okay. Much as I hate to neglect Lune, we are using her the least here. Verso now has a lot more Lumina points to work with. Alright. We're not going to do powered attack because that's eating our AP. And the whole point is we completely empty our AP before we do a base attack anyway. But it says on every damage dealt, so like... yeah, that wouldn't be great. Versatile we need to have. Because base attack damage 50% is big. If we have powerful on shell and we have auto shell, then that's also a possibility. But then I'm pretty sure we have something that gives him powerful on base attack. We also won't be hitting enemies' weaknesses all that much, so we can take that off. Attack lifesteal could be good, but it's not essential. Charging attack will be nice. Burn affinity is great because he burns all the time. I think that's probably it. And then if we put a couple of other things on later, like double mark, confident fighter, as long as we're okay with him not being healed. We also have like inverted affinity and stuff like that, right? Yeah. Use in medias res, auto regen, auto shell, powerful on shell, rush on powerful, longer shell, yeah. You can just buff yourself forever. Okay, let's see how this does. What? I can't hear you when the game's real loud. No idea what's going on there. Okay, that's pretty good at C rank. Obviously we're not... Hello? Oh my god, at A rank we're dealing 24,000 per hit now.
Watch out, Maelle.
Okay, he didn't solo them before this. And of course he shoots through shields also.
Let's spill some ink. Finesse and precision.
Big counter. It's dead.
Let's dance.
Okay. I've learned a little bit more about the parry timing. But did anyone see how much damage Verso was doing just then? I think we all need to acknowledge how much damage Verso was doing just then. I need to see that happen on something that doesn't have shields and doesn't die immediately. Okay, yeah, so... That's pretty big.
Your turn to shine.
Finesse and precision.
Go fight the Lampmaster again? I might. The main problem with Lampmaster is just getting to Verso's turn without him dying.
For now, I see that.
Oh, Minoka gets to counter.
Cut him down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think for Lampmaster what we need to do is give Verso second chance. But that's a lot of Lumina points.
An advantage.
But we are picking up more color of Lumina, so I guess there is that Patank around here as well. I think I'm going to stick with this area for now. We'll go back to Lampmaster another time, because I do want to wrap up basically here, and I don't want to forget about this area. The exploding flop is very annoying.
Let's carve a path. That's better.
It's a weird noise.
Still need your help. You can't leave us yet. Parry it!
Oh, now it's dead. The exploding flop does sound like a dance move. Yeah, I think if we know for a fact that we're not going to have enemies that we need the feet from, we need CL in the party to give Verso another turn to truly exploit how much damage he does now. Yeah, when they crash into the expedition.
My turn. My turn.
Okay.
Okay, now we have 7 more AP. Now CL can kill this one. Oh, maybe not even, because we're doing lightning damage. Anyway, intervention. Verso gets to go again.
Time to end.
And he does get 2 turns.
I would have lived.
Beat it, but never mind. Verso basically dealt all of that damage. 750,000 damage. Oh, there's another flag here, great. We'll use that. Verso saying my turn when he gets to go twice in a row. Yeah, it's a little bit smug, if anything. Are we genuinely going to have to get to level 99 with all these characters to unlock enough skill points for everything? I think we might. Oh my god, what is this? Is this ultimate Sakapatat? The Guardians. Like, and now they fight each other. There it is. I thought so. Are they all going to get a turn first? Oh, that's annoying.
Now.
Well, about that. I am altering the deal. Pray I do not alter it further. It is Verso's turn now. It is the turn for Verso.
Watch out, Maelle. That's better.
Ready to pounce.
Thought that was a jump attack. Ground slams always feel like they should be a jump attack. I don't know why. Ow. Yeah, the weird sound when those ones die is very, very unusual.
You can't leave us yet.
Incoming.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Well, unfortunately, I have to revive my owl.
I won't disappoint.
I think we need to do this one again.
Not impressed.
There we go. Now I understand that attack. And now it's going to raise its shield, yep. So now we get cannon attacks as well. Now die.
Let's cover path. Ready to strike.
Okay, now we got to dodge this one.
Let's dance.
I'm going to argue the case that if the enemies are stunned, they should not be able to do the death counter. That's what I will say about that.
Blades sharp. Still need your help.
It's kind of low-key annoying me that they're attacking Maelle every time. And she's not in Virtuos. Okay, broken. Very good.
You're outmatched.
That's kind of huge, yeah.
Watch out.
S rank counter though.
Time to end this.
Okay, good.
Time to end
I was
this.
hoping I would at least get the opportunity to revive both my party members. And it's a shame CL doesn't have the opportunity to give Verso another go. Oh, he's not burning. Never mind. There we go. We got a Monoko weapon from that. How lovely. Joyaro. Joyaro. Start battle in Almighty Mask. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage stacks up to 100%. Break damage is doubled. Why are lightning element weapons the best weapons? Starting in Almighty Mask is basically the equivalent of starting in Virtuoso Stance, but for skills instead of for everything. I still think this is better because you get 100% crit chance, but then it's a free aim build rather than this, and I feel like it's a cool weapon. I feel like we're not using free aim with Monoko so much. Ooh, there's a little tunnel here. Oh, Gestural Totem. And a paint cage up there. There's so much to explore in this environment. I'm glad everyone was alive at the end of that fight, at least. And yeah, we'll put Monoko's speed up now. He has a lot of luck for crit rate, so we might end up recoating if we end up sticking with this weapon long term. But yeah, Verso and Maelle are pretty min-maxed. Monoko, we need to alter slightly. I think Lune is still luck build, even though we've changed the weapon up. But that's also because of Cheetah, so... Verso can now learn Burden, which I'm not that interested in having. Or Ascending Assault, which I'm also not that interested in having given our current Verso build. But yeah, Gunner Verso is doing a lot of damage for us. I think we'll wrap things up here, because this area is clearly quite large and we could explore it a whole bunch. But yeah, that's probably where we'll leave this. This game keeps throwing me stuff to do. I was hoping that we were going to end up finishing it soon so I could play a bit more Elden Ring Night Rain, but we'll squeeze those streams in here and there. Folks, thanks so much for watching. We're going to wrap up, and I really wish they had programmed in a mode that let you keep the music playing in the background. Either way, we're going to raid someone here on Twitch and wrap up for the day. I think we'll go raid Infinite Drift, who's probably streaming Misadventures. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll go raid Drift. I'm going to go and make sure the chicken doesn't burn. All right, have yourselves a great one, great evening. We will probably be back on Sunday. Probably. Sunday the 15th, right? I think. Either way, have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you folks very soon. Take care. Bye for now.